So in the video installation, in There With Us, Patrisse is wearing these garments that she's made that are in these, they are all a single color. So she has purple, she has red, she has white, she has blue. And then these crowns that she commissioned to go with, also in those colors. And they're also working in styles and other materials that speak to the qualities, the characteristics of the deities who are referenced in those sections by those colors. And so she has that in the video, and it's also built into, I think, the palette of the video to a certain degree. There's especially in the one section where she's wearing purple, they did some animation in the video where she's moving through this grove in this purple costume, and there is this sort of like almost like it looks like a purple wind that almost moves with her that is almost like, I mean, I don't want to put words into her mouth, but it feels like her essence is sort of like moving in this beautiful ethereal way with her. And so then those same colors, because those pieces, pieces that she was wearing in the video are then brought into the altars. You do have that very clear visual connection between the two spaces. That if you have watched the video, you will see what you have just seen in the physical gallery space. And the video, I would say originally with the video, she wanted to be on all four walls so that when you went into this video space, into this darkened room, you were really surrounded by it. And she wanted to be synced up as well. So it was the same thing on all four walls. And logistically, it didn't work right because we started playing with it and we were like, with light bleed coming in from the other from the gallery, it was part of it was gonna be too washed out. And so we really wanted to be able to focus on just having a really, really crisp image on the two darkest walls, the two farthest walls from the light source, basically. And as they were installing the piece, we actually saw it sort of out of sync and realized that created this, she was there, we're watching it, and realized that this created this really beautiful effect where sometimes if they were not in sync, you would have almost a dialogue going on across the video, across these two walls. There were these sort of like unexpected moments where all of a sudden a shoreline would line up across both walls, and then it would change, and there would be two different stories going on, two different orishas being portrayed on the two different walls. And so you were also, I think, for a lot of people who are coming and sitting in that space and really sitting with it, seeing the interplay of sort of like all these four different orishas that she's representing, going on at the same time and sort of speaking across the room to each other. And that translates very nicely then into the altar space where, again, you have all of those four altars in the same space. So there's some nice parallels that came out of that, a little serendipitously.
And is there anything you want to say about the landscape?
I don't know if I have anything all that profound to say about this. The background is that Patrisse had, I believe, a friend who just said, I have a place in Zihuatanejo in Mexico. If you need somewhere that is, effectively like a calm, remote space where you can just do your work without distraction, which I think it is a perfect location. It doesn't matter where you are to do this. It is about sort of the calm space that allowed her to have the interiority that was really required to do the piece. So it was this beautiful coastal space, but it had a range of landscapes for her to work in. I think that was also important because you have these deities that are associated with, different landscapes as well. That you have water, you have land, you have all of these things.